Well, some days you just have to accept the defeat. I'm sitting in my Tahoe, and this has been going on for a while. It's gonna bond with us. Pay attention to the oil pressure gauge. It's completely pegged. The reason for that is because, let's see if I can pan out. Oh, the other way. Because this little thing has basically failed. That's a pressure gauge thingy in the engine. The problem is the location of that sucker, because I'm gonna shut it off so it doesn't bong at us anymore. I have to be careful because, as you can see, space here is at premium. And I'm gonna take you. So the location of that pressure gauge is, if you can follow down that wire, down in the hole at David Jones' locker. It's I cannot even see it, let alone put a wrench on it. I know it's possible, but I did disconnect the fuel lines for that. Of course, remove the plastic cover and all that stuff, and I still couldn't get it. I still couldn't touch it. So, location-wise, it's, as you can tell, all the way at the end of the engine block. But depth-wise, it's, I'm gonna say it's probably somewhere around here, literally. Like, so you can imagine how much of a pain in the neck this thing is to actually get a hold of, and I have to basically step on one of my hooks to pretty much lay my belly on, and then stretch all the way there. Still couldn't do it, so I gave up. I stopped at my mechanic. He's gonna charge me 2 hours for that. At that point, okay, fair enough. I'm willing to support my mechanic for things that I cannot do or not willing to do. This is the former. It's not difficult, it's just inaccessible. Thanks, Chevy. Why? Why, almighty? You could easily put it on the front of the block, I guess, or somewhere along the line. Nope. You decided to put smack dab all the way in the back. And in the meantime, what I have to do, horrors of horrors, I have to patch this thing with the duct tape, because no, of course I didn't fix it, because this is just blossom into something horrible. But at least it's not spreading. Well, I'm saying, yeah, it is spreading, but these edges are kind of sharp, so I'm gonna do a redneck thing and put duct tape on it. Yeah. I wish I had some camo duct tape. That would be really the pinnacle of butchery, I guess. Terrible. Other Chevys are gonna look at you and laugh. I know. I'm sorry, Tahoe, but I really don't want my mechanic or anybody at the parking lot to snag on this, because this really looks and acts as a jagged edge that somebody can really snag themselves and open up their pant leg or an artery or something like that. So yes, it looks terrible. It actually looks worse than it is, but at least we have that covered. Ha! I'll put one vertically, I guess, for better aerodynamics, to kind of catch up all the corners. And when you look at that, like You cannot even tell it's there. Sorry, the duct tape is probably covering up some of my commentary, but as you can imagine, it's just me trying not to be horrified with my own actions. Yes, I should replace this, and yes, I should paint this, and yes, I could do it myself, and yes, I probably will, but it costs money. And I have other mouths to feed, and this is definitely not a priority. Have that mouth to feed, have that mouth to feed, and I have two more that are not here. There's also a motorcycle somewhere in the corner. Yeah, I need to dig that out as well and maybe ride it on one of these days. But yeah, alrighty Chevy, you're going to the mechanic.